Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why every dating app in the Philippines resembles a catalog of supermodels? All of whom seem to be desperate to meet foreign men? Or why that gorgeous 22-year-old from Cebu is calling you baby after 3 messages? Well, buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you will completely shatter your illusions about online dating in the Philippines. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll either thank me for saving you thousands of dollars and months of heartbreak, or you'll hate me for destroying your fantasy. Either way, you need to hear this. Because the truth is, online dating in the Philippines isn't just difficult. It's a carefully constructed minefield designed to separate you from your money, your time, and your sanity. But here's the thing. Once you understand the game, you can actually win it. Let's start with a reality check that most Western guys refuse to accept. When you open a dating app in the Philippines, you're not browsing through available women looking for love. You're scrolling through what I call the Filipino dating ecosystem, a complex web of different types of profiles, each with its own agenda. And trust me, finding genuine romance is probably at the bottom of that list. Let's discuss some of the things you are expected to encounter. First up, the ladyboys. Now, before anyone gets offended, I'm not here to judge anyone's lifestyle choices. But if you're specifically looking for biological women, you need to know what you're dealing with. The Philippines has one of the largest transgender communities in Asia, and they're absolutely everywhere on dating apps. Some are upfront about it, which I respect, but many aren't. They'll use filtered photos that could fool a professional photographer, and they've mastered the art of feminine conversation. You might chat for weeks thinking you've found your dream girl, only to discover the truth later. The telltale signs? Watch out for overly perfect photos, rainbow emojis in bios, phrases like "accept me for who I am," or responses that seem too polished. But here's the catch. If you ask directly, genuine women often get offended. It's a no-win situation that highlights just how complicated this whole game is. Next, the freelancers. Let's call it what it is, sex workers. And they're running a sophisticated operation. These women will chat with you just long enough to seem interested, then quickly move the conversation to WhatsApp or Telegram. Why? Because they can quote their prices without getting banned from the dating app. Some guys actually prefer this honesty. At least everyone knows what the transaction is, but if you're looking for a relationship, these women will waste your time, drain your wallet, and potentially expose you to serious health risks. Plus, once they block you on the original app to avoid reports, you lose any accountability or recourse. Then we have the scammers and gold diggers. This is where it gets really ugly. These women are artists, and their medium is manipulation. They'll flood you with baby and darling messages, share intimate details about their lives, and make you feel like you're the most special man on earth. Then comes the sob story. Her mother needs surgery. Her tuition is due. There's a family emergency. Sometimes they'll even send you some explicit photos in exchange for cash, but here's what they don't tell you. There's usually a boyfriend in the background laughing at how easy foreign men are to manipulate. I've seen guys send thousands of dollars to women they've never met, convinced they're helping their future wife. Meanwhile, she's running the same scam on 5 other guys. Next up, the bored and unavailable. Then there's the largest group, women who are just killing time. Maybe they're in relationships, maybe they're married. Maybe they're just bored and like the attention from foreign men. Some dating apps, although a few, even automate "I'm interested" messages to keep men engaged, making you think there's genuine attraction when there's absolutely none. You'll match, chat for days, maybe even weeks, but suggest meeting in person. Suddenly she's busy, forever. And lastly, the separated but not really. Here's something most foreign guys don't understand. There's no divorce in the Philippines. So when a woman tells you she's separated, she's still legally married. Dating her could land you in serious legal trouble, cost you a fortune in annulment fees, or trap you in a relationship that can never be officially recognized. Sometimes it's legitimate, she really is separated and looking for love, but sometimes it's a setup. She needs money for annulment proceedings, and guess who's expected to pay? You'll think she's into you, but really, she's not meeting anyone. Separated or married women. With no divorce in the Philippines, separated often means still legally married. Now, here's the part that's going to make some of you angry. But it needs to be said, none of this exists without demand. Foreign men created this market. The ladyboys are there because there's a market for them. The freelancers thrive because tourists and expats pay their rates. The scammers succeed because men desperately want to believe that a stunning 19-year-old from a rural province is genuinely in love with a 45-year-old guy from Ohio she's never met. We've created a fantasy economy, and Filipino women are simply responding to market demand. Some dating apps know exactly what they're doing. Not all dating apps are actually selling you love. They're selling you hope. Those thousands of profiles of beautiful women supposedly desperate to meet you? It's marketing genius. They figured out that lonely men will pay premium subscriptions, buy virtual gifts, and engage with fake profiles as long as the fantasy continues. The harsh reality is that most genuine, available Filipino women who are actually looking for serious relationships have been outnumbered by the ladyboys, scammers, or sex workers. So who's left on the apps? Well, now you know. However, it is still possible to find genuine dating apps where you can find true love. Now, before we continue, if you're getting value so far, please take out 2 seconds of your time to like this video. This means a lot to me. Thank you. But here's the good news. Once you understand the game, you can actually navigate it successfully. I've developed 4 strategies that can help you find genuine connections while avoiding the traps. But before we discuss the 4 strategies, I've received lots of messages from Western men who are looking for a genuine relationship that can lead to marriage. So, if you're watching this and you're genuinely interested in dating a Filipina with the intention of marrying her, I recommend the #1 dating service to meet Filipinas, Christian Filipina. They've been around since 2014 and have received numerous awards. Christian Filipina has been awarded the Best Dating Service for 2014 and 2017 with a 5-star rating approval, as seen on NBC, BBC, CBS, and the Miami Herald. Why do I recommend Christian Filipina? It is the premier Asian Christian dating service for Christian singles seeking real Christian relationships. When you sign up on Christian Filipina, you're to meet Christian gentlemen and ladies with real, authentic profiles who are genuinely single. The Christian Filipina relationship specialists screen all potential members using an exclusive vetting process to achieve authenticity. You can also go through the testimonial section of the website to read up on real stories of men who found love and are happily married. I'll leave the link in the description below and also in the comments for you to sign up and read more. So, with the knowledge you have now about online dating and signing up on a genuine dating service like the Christian Filipina, you should be able to have a genuine connection with a pretty Filipina. So let's talk about the strategies. Strategy number 1, the awareness strategy. Knowledge is power. Once you understand that online dating in the Philippines is primarily a business transaction dressed up as romance, you can protect yourself. Don't take anything at face value, don't send money, don't believe sob stories, and for the love of everything holy, don't think you're special just because a beautiful woman is giving you attention. Ask yourself, if this same woman lived in your hometown, would she be interested in you? If the answer is no, she's probably not genuinely interested now. She's interested in what you can provide. Strategy number 2, the good restaurant strategy. Think about how you choose a restaurant. You don't spend hours texting the chef about the menu. You don't send money for ingredients. You make a reservation, show up, and eat. Apply this same logic to dating. Use apps to arrange real-life meetings, not endless chat sessions. If a woman is genuinely interested in getting to know you, she'll agree to meet for coffee within a reasonable time frame. If she keeps making excuses or asking for money first, move on. The goal is to get offline and into real life as quickly as possible. Real connections happen face-to-face, not through a screen. Strategy number 3, the patient strategy. Some genuine women are legitimately shy or cautious about meeting foreign men. They might take longer to warm up, and that's okay. Create a solid profile, be patient, and let the right person find you. But, and this is crucial, set boundaries. If she's still making excuses after a month of chatting, she's either not that interested or she's playing games. Don't get trapped in the endless chat zone where you're providing emotional support and entertainment without any real progression. Strategy number 4, the reality check strategy. Let's be brutally honest here. Some guys aren't really looking for relationships. They're using dating apps as interactive adult entertainment. They scroll through photos, engage in fantasy conversations, and treat it like a video game. If that's you, fine. But don't confuse fantasy with reality. Don't send money to women you'll never meet. And don't let virtual interactions replace real human connections. Fantasy might provide temporary satisfaction, but it empties your wallet and leaves you more isolated than before. Here is a bonus tip. You can also consider the offline strategy if you can cope with the stress and put in an extra effort. You can find Filipinas in universities and professional jobs, at social events, in churches and at gyms, or simply living their normal lives. If you're serious about finding a genuine relationship, consider spending time in the Philippines meeting people through normal social activities. Join clubs, take classes, volunteer, or simply be social in places where educated, independent women naturally spend their time. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why are so many foreign men obsessed with Filipino women in the first place? The uncomfortable truth is that many Western guys have bought into a stereotype that Filipino women are submissive, family-oriented, and grateful for any attention from a foreign man. This stereotype is both insulting to Filipino women and dangerous for foreign men. Real Filipino women are complex individuals with their own goals, dreams, and standards. The educated ones especially aren't looking for a foreign savior, they're looking for a partner, and they can smell desperation, fetishization, and condescension from miles away. If your primary attraction to Filipino women is that you think they'll be easier to date than women in your own country, you're setting yourself up for failure. The women worth dating anywhere in the world want to be chosen for who they are, not their nationality or perceived submissiveness. But here's what gives me hope. I know guys who have found genuine, lasting relationships with Filipino women. What do they all have in common? They treated these women as individuals, not as representatives of a nationality. They built real connections based on mutual respect and shared values. And they were willing to invest time and effort into understanding Filipino culture without fetishizing it. These success stories always involve guys who were genuinely good partners, emotionally available, financially stable, respectful, and looking for equality in relationships. They weren't looking for a servant or a trophy wife, they were looking for a life partner. Now here is the bottom line. Yes, online dating in the Philippines can be frustrating, but there are genuine women looking for something real. You just have to be smart, patient, and selective. At the end of the day, it's all about managing expectations. Don't fall for scams, don't chase illusions, and don't forget, if she's really interested, she'll meet you in real life. Because in the Philippines, just like anywhere else, everyone is simply looking for their best option. Look, I know this video might have shattered some dreams, but sometimes the truth hurts. If you've had experiences with online dating in the Philippines, good or bad, drop them in the comments below. And if you need a dating site to find genuine love, I recommend the Christian Filipina. You can find the link in the description below. Also, watch the video on 7 relationship scams you should avoid in the Philippines. It's worth seeing. Your story might save another guy from making expensive mistakes, or it might give hope to someone who's about to give up. And if you found this helpful, even if it wasn't what you wanted to hear, hit that like button and subscribe. Because we're going to keep diving deep into the realities of international dating, expat life, and the truths that nobody else is willing to tell you. Trust me, there's a lot more where this came from.